Hi guys, welcome back to my War Games hobby channel. Alec here. I'm at the club tonight, you can probably hear in the background. We've got a lot of games on actually. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games tonight. So I hope it won't be too noisy. I'm doing another game of Lion Rampant against a friend of mine called Neil. I'm using my French forces, but I'm going to be using them from the German list. The reason why I'll explain straight away is that Neil fancies using Hussites. I don't think the French ever fought the Hussites, so I'm calling them German tonight. He fancies using Hussites. They're going to be very difficult for me to beat because they've got 2 units of, if you look at the list in the book, they've got 2 units of veteran heavy infantry and 2 units of crossbowmen with Pavises, although I've got 1 as well, but he's still got 2. Because we're playing 36 points though, he's also bringing along a unit of handgunners, which he wants to also use because they were around that period anyway, and the Hussites did use them. He's going to have a unit of heavy cavalry, I believe, and another unit of skirmishers, which makes 36 points. So it will effectively fight my French, now German army, except the only change I'm going to make is that my heavy cavalry will in fact be mounted crossbowmen. Otherwise it's virtually the same as I've used before. And the other thing that Neil wants to try, he wants to count his crossbowmen effectively as war wagons because the Hussites use these big war wagons. And it's worth trying that. And what we're going to do is we'll keep note of the casualties, so it will act as a unit of crossbowmen and Pavis, but it's in fact a war wagon instead. He also wants to use the handgunners in a war wagon as well, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see how that works out. I could be in for a bit of a panning here, guys. In fact, a little bit of history for you. One of the most famous generals of that period, the 15th century, was a guy called Jan Žižka. In fact, I watched there's a film, I think it was on Netflix, or was it Amazon? I can't remember which. Anyway, there's a film you want to search for it because it's really good. And this Jan Žižka, he's from Bohemia, which is now a part of the Czech Republic, or that's what it used to be called anyway, Bohemia, in the 15th century. And he apparently is one of the few generals in history that were never defeated in battle. This doesn't bode well, does it? Could be in for a bit of a panning, but we'll see. I like to try something different. I know Neil's fancies these Hussite war wagons. It'll be interesting to see. I've not seen them. I'm looking forward to seeing what they look like. And when he's here and we've set up, I'll let you have a look at the table. And another thing we're going to do is going to use the alternative activation system where every unit will get to roll, and if they fail you just move on to the next unit, so there's no re-rolls as such, because that works better in armies of this size. We're still only going to have 1 commander. We're also going to do multiple unit moves if we want to. This sounds like it's going to be a fun game. So when he's here, I'll let you have a look at the table. So here we are, we're at the club. We're quite a busy night. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 games over there. Yeah, and another 4 games this side of the room, including mine here. Eventually when Neil gets here, and another one down the end there. So we've got 9 games on tonight. Okay, so we're all here and set up and ready to go. I'll just go through, this is Neil, who's my opponent today. And this is my army. I'll just show you what I've got. This is although it's my French army, I'm using them today as Germans. The only difference to what I had last time I played was that the heavy cavalry are crossbow armed. So they're good at shooting, but they're not very good in combat. And I've got a unit of crossbowmen here, then a unit of elite infantry, then another unit of crossbowmen. This time they've got Pavises. A unit of normal infantry with spear, and then 2 units of knights on the end. My leader is with this unit of knights here, which is this chap. I nearly put him with the elite infantry, and that might have been a wise move really, but anyway, I didn't, so there we go. And Neil's got this Hussite army. He's got some skirmishers here that have got crossbows. Then if you look at the wagons, he's got a unit of, that counts as a unit of 12 crossbowmen, as does the one over the far side. They're in a wagon. They're backed up by heavy cavalry in the rear. This one here is a unit of handgunners. And then he's got 2 more units of heavy infantry. They're all upgraded to veteran, the heavy infantry, so they're good at attacking as well. And we've agreed that the handgunners, because they're normally a unit of 6 skirmishers rather than 12, they still act as 6 skirmishers effectively, so we'll be keeping note of casualties. I think if we made it 12, it would just make them too powerful. So the 2 crossbows are 12, but the handgunners are only 6. But they've all got pavises or counters pavises, so they've all got armour of 4. So that's going to be very interesting. We've got no idea how this is going to work out. What we've said about victory points, every time we destroy an enemy unit, it's worth 2 points, and if it's battered, it's worth 1. And then if you get over the halfway line, you gain a bonus point. And the first one that reaches 10 bonus points is the winner. I don't know whether that's going to work out. We just thought we'd make it a bit of a task to do rather than just line up and fight each other. So there we are. We're just going to see how it goes, and I'll report back every so often and give you an update as to how the game's going. This is interesting because we don't know how this is going to work out. The war wagons could be really devastating, but they're moving forward. They're now in range of me because the crossbows, of course, have got an 18-inch range and an effective range of 12 inches, whereas these guys need to be within 12 inches because they've only got handguns. Well, I don't know how I'm going to combat this, really. No. Should I have done that? Should I let my knights get that near?
One, I think.
One figure. I can live with that.
And a courage test.
I've got to do a courage test. What I don't want to do is fail this, guys, or else I'm in trouble before we even start. Oh dear. Oh no, that's all right. It's 4 less 1, 3, and they only need 3. In fact, he's within 12 inches anyway. So, right. I'll keep this going. I just wanted to show you what's going to happen next move, because I have to try and charge. These have got wild charge, and I stupidly put them there and decided maybe I should take out one of his wagons. There's 2 units within 10 inches of me, so I can select which one to charge. I'm worried about the handgunners, so I might try and charge them. So I need 5+ to do that. Ooh, they only just about make it. So they're charging in to the handgunners. Right, well, I know that I'm charging in, I'm hitting on 3s, but Neil's handgunners, I think, only defend on 6s. Yeah. So he's basically just got to survive, but he has got an armour of 3.
4 6.
3. Ooh. Now I need as many 3s as I can, because he's got armour of 3 whilst he's in that wagon. I'll take out the misses. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was pretty effective for my knights. That's a good start for me.
Courage test for me. 10.
Well, they're all right.
All right then.
Yeah.
So you have to draw off, don't you?
So let's just see if there's a rule that says about...
Moving attack, ending attack.
I don't think you're in a war wagon you would go back. It's like a bit like a shield wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the fact that it's a wagon, you can't really retreat from it. Yeah, I think they've... Yeah, we've sort of agreed that because it's a war wagon, although I won the combat, it's me that has to go back half a move, isn't it?
3 inches.
5 inches. Because a war wagon is like a fortified defended position, and I don't think they ever go back. That's the way we're going to count it anyway. War wagons cannot be pushed back. Unless you destroy them, the unit itself has to fall back. Although I did well there, I didn't lose a man, and I've cut him down to half his strength now. But they are looking a bit vulnerable. I'm sure he's going to shoot at me next time.
That is true. So only 6 dice.
Right, so I've moved the rest of my troops. Neil's thinking about what else he can move, but I've been quite lucky. This crossbow unit opened fire on my crossbows here, and I lost a figure, but my morale was fine. I didn't do badly on a break test. And the other handgunners and the crossbows tried to fire at this unit, and both failed. So, because they're not easy, they need 7+ for crossbows to fire and 8+ for handgunners to fire. So they won't always be easy for Neil to fire. Now he's moving up his other troops. So far I've had quite a good start. I've only lost 1 crossbowman so far, but it's all going to happen soon. Right, it's my move. I've failed to activate my crossbow unit here to shoot, which was a bit of a shame. These did, and they managed to kill 2 skirmishers, but then my mounted crossbowman failed to activate as well. Now I'm charging in with my elite infantry, which is my better infantry, against his elite infantry. So I'm hitting on 3s and Neil's hitting on 4s, and we both got armour of 4.
No, I've got armour of 3. They're heavy infantry.
Oh, they're heavy infantry. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first.
Just 1 figure, isn't it?
1 dead. Yeah.
Which could be bad news.
And mine are hitting on 3s. I'll take out the ones that didn't hit.
Do you want to re-roll that? 1, 2.
2, yeah. We both have to do a break test. Mine 7, I'm okay.
Mine's 3.
3. Having lost 2, you're down to 1.
1.
Got to,
Generally by 2.
2, it's not enough, is it?
So they're battered?
They got to go,
So they go
back
half?
battered, yeah.
Don't need a battered one.
Right, so my next move will be... Oh, I'm sorry, we should have done that first. They have to try and charge. Got no option, which they do. I'll attack the handgunners again.
You're right, don't.
Yeah, I should have done that move first because I
6s, didn't I?
have to do wild charge.
Nothing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's 8, yeah. 2. They're gone, aren't they? Right, well, my knights have managed to get rid of the handgunners. This unit next will just move around there a little bit, only just.
5? Yeah, well, 5's on there.
And my leader over here will try and move up. Yeah.
So currently you've got 3, 4, 5 points.
Already. It's your go.
So I need to try and rally those first.
Yeah.
5. This 2 is 3, general 4.
4. And
The courage is 4.
is it?
Yeah.
They're all right then.
They're all right. But they've been activated, haven't they? They've done their bit.
Yeah. Well, they rallied. Yeah, I put a rally 1 there. I know it's the same thing really, but it's a different colour.
Right. I think these would have to try and shoot at those.
Yeah.
If they do. 4s.
Yeah.
1. Another one of you.
Only 1. Okay.
Helps.
I'll have to do a test.
You will. Hey, no problem.
They're all right.
activating these to shoot at those. 5, no. They don't shoot.
That's the thing is, although it sounds good, I mean, they are crossbowmen and sometimes they don't shoot. Yeah.
I might have to charge the cavalry.
Yeah, you could do, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm trying to charge those. Yeah. 6, yeah, that'll be all right.
Okay.
You're going to try and counter.
Oh yeah, try and countercharge, which I
Do not.
don't do I? Because the elite have to countercharge with 5, yeah, so they don't, so you hit me standing. So that's not as good because I'm only got a defence value of 5 plus.
So you're on 5 and I'm on 4.
Yep. So you're hitting on 4s, yeah? A figure.
One figure.
I'm hitting on 5s. Take the ones I've missed away.
5.
Armour of 3, 2 figures, is it?
And lucky strike for the general.
Oh no, sorry, look, one's a 4 Neil.
Oh, right, lucky strike for the general.
Oh yeah.
Double 1.
Oh, nearly, I tell you what. So you only lose 1 figure, don't you? Because there was a 4 amongst those. Sorry about that, missed that.
So both got 10.
I rolled 5. I've lost 2 down to 3. Get 1 back for him, so I'm okay.
Which is the general? That one, isn't it?
Him, yeah.
He's within.
Yeah, easily within 12 inches. So it's you that has to go back because you lost. Oh no, we both lost the same. Oh, but it's still you because you charged in. Neil's just gone for a wander. Give you a little update. I had to do a wild charge in here. And I managed to get 2 casualties on these guys in the war wagon. I lost 1, so I'm down to half strength now. But my test was okay, and so was Neil's, so I've had to fall back because I didn't. We've agreed that war wagons never actually withdraw. So now I'm just about to move my other troops. In fact, I'll fire with these first. I keep failing to shoot with my crossbows. They're not the easiest to shoot with 7 plus, although Neil's had the same problem with his crossbows. We've both failed to fire a few times, and his handgunners, of course, fire on 8 plus. So at the moment, I've got the upper hand. The war wagons aren't as big a threat as I thought they would be. Or maybe I've just been lucky, I don't know. Although it's fair to say, Neil's rolling particularly badly tonight for him. Not normally like that. He's normally pretty reliable. So my next move, when Neil comes back, I'll be opening fire. Although they're quite a long way away now from any target. Yeah, they can fire at those. And I'll try and fire at his war wagon. I've still got a heavy cavalry unit over the far side that haven't yet moved since they've arrived there. They failed twice to move, so I'm trying to move them up here to take on the guys in the wood, but they're not managing to do so. Neil fired on me here. I've lost another figure, but my brake test was okay. Over here, my heavy infantry that had moved up and had pushed these back got fired upon by that unit that was really close to it. And also, and they did a bad test, and they've now gone. So that unit, which had taken 4 casualties anyway, and then I just rolled badly. So they've gone. That's a big hole in my front of my line there, which is a bit of a shame. So Neil will be happy with that, because at the moment it had been going all my way, but having lost that unit has created a bit of a problem for me. I keep failing to shoot this unit. And that one has shot, but it hasn't done a lot of damage. So I'm hoping my crossbows start to do some more work. He's taken 2 casualties on this unit here, and 1 over the other on the other war wagon. So they're still looking very strong. These knights are down to 2, as I mentioned, and my heavy infantry are moved up. I don't know whether that's a good thing, really. I was moving up to help support the ones that were here, but now they've gone. I'm not sure I should have done that. I should have maybe kept them back. My other knights here haven't moved forward yet. They failed to move last turn, and my heavy cavalry with crossbows over here still are not going anywhere. So just to let you know, I just had a complete failure. I failed to fire all my 3 crossbow units, and then I failed to move my knights. I don't want those to move anyway. So I've had a complete miss turn. And now Neil's charged me with his heavy cavalry. I was hoping to cause casualties on him before we did that. And of course I can't countercharge because I'm crossbow, I'm cavalry. I'm only hitting on 5s, he's hitting on 4s. So I'm in trouble here. Right, go on then, Neil. Do your worst.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Oh dear, this doesn't look good, does it?
1, 2.
2.
2.
Okay, I fight back, hitting on 5s. Take out the ones that didn't hit.
You got 1?
Yeah, it's only 1. We both have to do a test. I rolled a 9, so I'm okay. You rolled a 7 down to 6, it's fine, isn't it? So it's me that has to go back because I lost the melee. But I'm not battered, no. So I'll try and shoot at you next time. Although I'm only rolling 6 dice now. Right, so it's my roll. I'm opening fire. I've managed to shoot them for the first time in a couple of moves. I haven't been doing very well with my crossbow shooting. All 3 failed last time, but this time they didn't, and they're opening fire on those heavy cavalry, hitting on 4s. Oh, that looks not bad, does it? 8, but they've got armour of 3, haven't they?
Yeah,
so that's 2.
2 down.
And they've got to do a test.
6.
6 down to 3.
Go back.
Go back, they do. Thank goodness for that. They're battered. That saved my mounted crossbows. Well, going to be gone next move if they'd stayed there. Now I shall open fire with my mounted crossbows, although there's only, well, they do fire as well.
Yes,
yeah, they're within range. I only roll 6 dice though. I need 3 hits. Hitting on only 5s, of course. They're not, I think. 2's not enough, is it?
No.
Heavy cavalry, yeah, only 5, you see. You see, the thing is, I think a lot of heavy cavalry, they only had the light crossbow, didn't they? It wouldn't be a heavy one, so they haven't got the range and the power. So they've been activated, Now I need to fire these crossbows. No, they don't. They've been activated and failed. My knights are in range of his other war wagon, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Yeah, because you shot it on last time, didn't you? The thing is, do I withdraw them, or do I be positive and go forward?
But it's your leader, isn't it?
I know, that's the trouble, yeah. No, your leader's in trouble, he keeps falling back. But you've got a strong unit there. No, I'm going to be a bit cagey here, I'm just going to pull them back. They just about managed to do that. I'm going to come over here. We're not in any hurry. They'll come over there, out the way.
That's it then.
That's it. Yeah, they're not moving anywhere.
Right, trying to rally these.
Yeah, so Neil's getting back into this now. He's managing to, I've sort of, my advance has sort of stopped. But maybe still got a slight advantage. But Neil's hitting me on 4s here.
Rubbish, isn't it?
So, well, it's 2. It's only got armour of 2.
Yeah, still got 2 figures.
So it's 2 figures.
Yeah.
Hello, Graham. Right, so I lose 2 more of those.
Morale for them.
A morale test. They've lost 4, they're down to 4. Leader, yeah, they're all right then, aren't they? Because the crossbow unit, I've got a courage of 4, so it's my turn.
I'll give it to you now.
Okay. First we'll try and shoot those. No.
No.
These.
Yeah.
Yes. And they are going to shoot over there. Hitting on fours.
Let me just pass you the chips. Excuse my fingers. That's fine, don't worry. No, I'll have a few more for you. Would you like some curry sauce?
It's two men, isn't it?
Two gone, yeah.
Bloody ass, I don't want to isn't it?
It's a good game. It's a good game.
No.
They've gone, or they will be.
I gave them a rocket,
Yeah, they will be
but,
gone.
They were good.
Right.
We got our biggest game.
These here on your war wagon. No,
Played
wouldn't matter if I re-rolled that.
9-1-7.
I'm going to move my knights over here. They're going to have to be positive.
Just say it. Is it really? Yeah.
I've managed to charge Neil's war wagon, and he's just rolled and he's taken off a figure.
Lucky strike?
Oh, he nearly killed my warlord, my king, my leader. Now I need threes. But he's got armour of 3 in there. Take out the ones that didn't hit. Good, it's 8, that's 2 figures, yeah.
Take out the misses, Ali.
Take out the misses, I said that earlier. I keep remembering not to say it.
Right.
So you've got to do a test,
And you got to do a test.
and so have I.
8.
8, no 7, you rolled a 7 there.
7. 4.
Down to 3.
John was over
Lead
there,
us
so
too
it's not
far.
here. So he's battered and goes back.
Yeah, I like that. 6, I've lost, I'm down to 3.
You're right.
But my leader gives it 1 back, so that was worth doing, wasn't it? Graham, we're doing it in a war wagon, in a melee. Even if they lose, they don't go back. It's you that has to fall back. It's like a fortified position, isn't it?
Or shield ball.
Shield wall, yeah, so you have to fall back.
So why's he gone back?
Well, because he's battered, that's different, isn't it? Battered can go back, but not... Right, my other moves are... These will try and shoot at those.
Are they skirmishers? Oh, no, you don't.
They're not, unfortunately. They missed. They've been failing to shoot all night. These are going to move up.
I see somebody. Okay.
At least they moved. These haven't got a target, so I will just move them. No, they won't go anywhere. They need 6 to move.
Crossbow needs 6, yeah.
And my spearmen in the middle there are going to form wall of spears again.
Hey?
Yeah. Why not? Because they're better in defence, and they're holding the line at the moment.
7, yeah. You're on 9 points at present, Alex.
Am I on 9 points? Have you counted my ones past the?
Yeah. That's what knocked you up.
We said first 1 to 10. It's 2 points for completely.
3 units, that's
3 units. That's 6,
battered 7.
7, 8, 9. It's my turn then.
Yeah.
Well, I have to try and charge,
You have to try and charge.
and I don't want to charge your.
You have to roll.
Yeah, in they go.
So now I'm battered, so I only hit on 6s, don't I, or something?
6s.
You only hit on 6s. Yeah.
5 dead, 5.
I'll let you go first if you like.
1.
Not enough. So me, I'm hitting on 3s. Well, it's 2 figures. That's curtains for that unit, isn't it? Really?
Oh, I don't know, unless I get double 6 this time.
True.
No,
8.
Less 7, 1.
So they're still in the game. They go back again, losing it. Yeah, they don't lose another figure, but they just keep going back, don't they? They stay battered.
Yeah, they got that. Right.
Right. These will open fire over here,
Oh, that's
or
a cute angle as well. Well beyond their frontage.
You don't worry about that in these rules, do you?
How ridiculous.
You don't.
Hiring is ridiculous as well. I think there should be flanks, but
They do as well.
bring any cheese and chips. Did you bring any cheese and chips?
I didn't.
Oh. Are they in 12 then?
They are.
So that's 2.
Oh, wait a minute. It's 4. Those 4s, isn't it? Not it's
4s.
4s, yeah.
So it's still 2.
It's still 2.
Double 1 for the general?
Oh yes.
No.
Not
So
quite.
we're now down to 7. Double 1.
Oh,
they've
they've
gone.
gone. Game over, really, isn't it?
Well, I think that's one. I've lost 4 units, that's 8. General 9,
Yeah.
10, 11.
Game over.
Here you go.
Thank you, Neil. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? I think I had a lucky break with that first move and getting rid of your handgunners.
Yeah.
But the war wagons were still hard to kill. But
I don't think I bother with handgunners.
I mean, really, I mean, they're down to half strength now.
Yeah.
I think they've done. I don't think you'll make them any stronger. Make it too strong, wouldn't it?
No.
Another day, I think you could win. It's actually quite a close game.
Yeah.
We both failed to shoot quite a few times, which is, quite right because it's 7+ and 8+ for your handgunners. But if they had shot at me, then I think I'd have been.
Yeah, but they'd never actually. The chance of them getting to shoot something before somebody charges in is negligible. That's the problem. So
Good game. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just come out after the game just to mention a few things which I forgot to mention earlier. I've come out into a separate room because I haven't got my mic on, so hopefully you'll be able to use the mic on my phone, it'll be okay. It was a good game. I was a bit lucky. The start, I took a real gamble sending my knights in against his handgunners in that war wagon because I knew that had he opened fire on me, I'm going to be in deep trouble because the armour goes down to 1 from shooting and you have to do a courage test as well. So my knights would have been down to armour 1 and I would have been shot to pieces. So I took a gamble in getting them close and hoping that he would roll badly on his shooting activation, which is a 8+, which of course it was. And I got away with it. But of course I did get shot at by the crossbows, but only lost 1 figure. And my courage was okay. So it really was a big gamble because once I sent those knights in, they damaged the handgunners unit in the war wagon. He lost half his men, and then I managed to get them next time round. So it was a gamble. Had he been able to open fire on me with those handgunners, then I think it would have been curtains for that unit, and they would have been then in the game, for most of the game, and it would have been difficult to kill. So I think that was a turning point. That first move was a real bonus for me. Basically, I got away with it. I'm not sure I'd risk it again. But it was a good game, and it was close in the end, but I managed to get the points that we agreed. Once he lost his leader, that took me on 11 points, which meant I claimed the game. So yeah, good fun, interesting game. Hope you enjoyed it.